Hello students, and once again welcome. This is my video number 3 on maths for the 8th grade of IGCSE students, and I had already started with chapter number 1, that is rational and irrational numbers and indices. Okay, and in the previous 2 videos I have explained you the concepts of rational irrational numbers, and in the second video I started solving some 5 questions I've already solved from exercise 1 from that Collins book. And in continuation, today I'm going to start with question number 6, right? So let us get started. Question number 6 here says that write each expression as a fraction. Okay. So 2 raised to minus 1 plus 2 raised to minus 1 plus 2 raised to 0. This is an expression which we are supposed to write as a fraction. Okay, so what I'll do is so what I'll do is I will write this 2 raised to minus 2 as 1 upon 2 square, okay, plus 2 raised to minus 1, I will write it as 1 upon 2, okay, and 2 raised to 0, I'm going to write it as 1. So this expression can be arranged and written as 1 upon 2 square plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 1. And you know by now what is the rules that you are supposed to use for this conversion, okay? Now once I get this, I can rewrite this as 1 upon 2 square, I can write as 1 upon 4, 1 upon 2 I'll keep as it is, and 1 upon 1 I'll keep it as it is, okay? So now you are supposed to add the fraction 1 by 4, 1 by 2 and 1 by 1. Now this addition of fractions you must have studied in your 7th grade. So 4, 2 and 1 are there in the denominator. So take the LCM of these. So LCM will be 4. So that I am going to write here. Now 4 times 1 is 4 and 1 into 1 is 1. So I am going to write 1 over here. Then 2 times 2 is 4 and that 2 multiplied by this 1 will be 2. So plus 2 over here. Then 1 times 4 is equal to 4. That 4 multiplied by 1 will be 4. So in the numerator you will get 1 plus 2 plus 4. And that happens to be 7. So your final answer will be 7 upon 4. Same way, B, 3 raised to minus 1 minus 3 raised to minus 2 plus 3. This is an expression which you want to write in terms of a fraction. Okay, you have to convert it into fraction. So 3 raised to minus 1 can be written as 1 upon 3 raised to 1. Then there's a minus, so minus 3 raised to minus 2 can be written as 1 upon 3 square. And 3 can be just written as 3 upon 1. Okay. In the next step, what I'll do, 1 upon 3, I'll keep it as it is. 1 upon 3 square, I'll write as 1 upon 9. And 3 upon 1, I'm going to keep as it is. So now you are at a point where you have to just deal with the fractions. Okay, so 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 9 plus 3 upon 1. Now in the denominator, you have 3, 9 and 1. So LCM of 3, 9 and 1 is 9. So that I've written over here 9. Now 3 times 3 is 9. That 3 multiplied by 1 will be 3 over here. Then 9 times 1 is 9. So that 1 I'll multiply with this 1. So I'll get minus 1 over here. And then 1 into 9 is 9. That 9 I'm multiplying by 3. So I'll get 27. So I'm ultimately getting 3 minus 1 plus 27 in the numerator, which works out to 3 minus 1 is 2 and 2 plus 27 is 29. So final answer will be 29 divided by 9. This is the final answer. Okay. Now let us work out C. Question C, the expression is 5 raised to 0 minus 5 raised to minus 2 plus 5 raised to 1. So again 5 raised to 0 can be written as 1 minus 5 raised to minus 2 I can write as 1 upon 5 raised to 2 plus 5 raised to 1 I'll just write 5. So this can be written as 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 5 square plus 5. This will work out to 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 5 square means 1 upon 25 plus 5 upon 1. Now this is just fractions that you have to add up. Okay, so 1, 25 and 1, the LCM is 25. 1 times 25 is 25. So that 25 multiplied by 1 will be 25. Then 25 into 1 is 25. So that 1 multiplied by this one will be this one. Okay, and this should be minus right? Uh, there is a minus over here, right? Yeah. So it will be a minus over here. Okay. So 25 minus 1, and then 1 into 25 is 25. That 25 multiplied by this 5 will be 125. So plus 125. So this will be 25 minus 1, that is 24, and 24 plus 125 will be how much? 24 plus 125 is 149. Okay, so your answer will be 149 divided by, will not be 151, will be 149. Okay, the answer will be 149 divided by 25. Then next one is D. 4 raised to minus 2 plus 2 raised to 0 minus 2 raised to minus 3. This is the expression. Now this expression can be written as 4 raised to minus 2 can be written as 1 upon 4 raised to 2, plus 2 raised to 0 can be written as just 1, then minus 2 raised to minus 3 can be written as 1 upon 2 raised to 3. Okay. Now again 1 raised to 4 square can be written as 1 upon 16, plus 1, this I can write as 1 upon 1, and minus 1 upon 2 raised to 3 is 8, so it will be minus 1 upon 8. Now in the numerator, in the denominator, you have 16, 1 and 8. And the LCM of this 16, 1 and 8 is nothing but 16. So I'm going to write 16 over here. Then this 16 times 1 will be this 16. So that 1 I'm going to multiply with this 1. So it will be 1. Then 1 times 16 will be equal to 16. So that 16 I'll multiply again by this 1. So it will be 16. So plus 16. And 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. So that 2 I'm going to multiply with this one. So it will be 2. So it will be 1 plus 16 minus 2 in the numerator. So 1 plus 16 is 17, and 17 minus 2 is 15. So the final answer will be 15 upon 16. That was question number 6. Now let us do question number 7. Question number 7 says that Sarah thinks that 9 raised to 0 is greater than 5 raised to 0 because the powers are the same. Because the powers are the same, that is 0 in both the case, and 9 is greater than 5, and the base 9 is greater than this base 5. So with that logic, Sarah thinks that this 9 raised to 0 should be greater than 5 raised to 0. Okay. Explain the mistake that Sarah has made. So first of all, let us rectify our mistake. 9 raised to 0 will be equal to 1 because anything raised to 0 is 1. And 5 raised to 0 will also be equal to 1 because anything raised to 0 is 1. So ultimately your left hand side and right hand side both will be equal. Both will be 1. So you can write this way, 9 raised to 0 is equal to 5 raised to 0. Okay, because both will work out to 1. So 9 raised to 0 is also 1, 5 raised to 0 is also 1. So basically 9 raised to 0 will be equal to 5 raised to 0, not greater than. So this is the mistake. Okay, and which I have rectified it. So it will not be greater than, it will be equal to. Okay. Next question, question number 8 is complete the statements. Now here the A statement is 3 raised to 2. Is it 2? Yeah. 3 raised to 2 is equal to something raised to 1. Now here 3 raised to 2 will be 9. So here in this box you will have to put 9 because here on the index you have, so for index you have 1. So 9 raised to 1 will be 9 and 3 raised to 2 will also be 9, and this will make both the sides equal. Okay. So in the box you will have to write 9. B. 2 raised to minus 2 equal to something raised to minus 1. Now 2 raised to minus 2 can be written as 1 upon 2 square, which can be written as 1 upon 4, isn't it? Which can be written as 4 raised to minus 1. See, there's a 1 over here. So when this thing comes in the numerator, the sign of the index will change. From plus 1, it will become minus 1. So ultimately, this thing works out to 4 raised to minus 1. So in the box, you should put a 4 because the power is already given as minus 1. Is that clear? Now coming to A is done, B is done. Now coming to C. 4 raised to something is equal to 2 raised to 6. Okay. So 4 raised to something is equal to 2 raised to 6, isn't it? Now 2 raised to 6 will be how much? Let us see. 2 raised to 6 will be 2 times 2 times 2 times, that way you'll have to multiply 6 times. Okay. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. This is multiplying 6 times. Now 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. And this is 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. And 8 into 8 is 64. So this 2 raised to 6 is nothing but 64. So 4 raised to, there's a box over here, right? So 4 raised to how much should be equal to 64? So 4 raised to 4 will make 64. Why? Because 4 into 4 is 16. And into 4, no, 4 into 4 raised to 3 will be 64. Okay? 4 raised to 3. Right? 4 raised to 3. Okay. This is 64. So this box is over here. So in the box you'll have to put 3. Okay. 4 is to 3 is 64. Okay. So here by mistake I have written the answer as 4. So let me do that correction. It will be not 4 but 3. Right? Yeah. It will be 4 raised to 3. This is the right answer. Now D is 5 raised to something is equal to 0.04. Okay. 5 raised to something is equal to 0.04. So first let me work out this 0.04. So this 0.04 can be written as 4 upon 100, right? Okay. 4 upon 100 can be written as 2 upon 50, and 2 upon 50 can be written as 1 upon 5, 1 upon 10. Okay. 2 upon 50 can be written as, sorry, 1 upon 5. 1 upon 25, right? So, yeah. So this will work out to 1 upon 25. Right? Okay. 1 over 25. Right? So 0.04 can be written as 1 upon 25. 1 upon 25 can be written as 1 upon 5 square. And 1 upon 5 square can be written as 5 raised to minus 2. Okay. So this 0.04 is nothing but 5 raised to minus 2. So on the left hand side, can you see pi is given and this question mark will be minus 2. Okay. This question mark should be minus 2. So the answer here will be minus 2. Is that clear? That was question number 8. Okay. Now let us try to complete this exercise. There are 2 more questions. So question number 9, we'll go through question number 9. It says that simplify and leave your answer in the index form. Okay, so you have to simplify and leave the answer in the index form. So the A1 is 3 raised to 9 multiplied by 3 raised to 4. Okay, now 3 raised to 9 will be 3 into 3 into 3, that way you have to multiply 9 times. And 3 raised to 4 means 3 into 3 you have to multiply 4 times. So totally 3 you'll have to multiply how many times? 9 and 4, that is 13 times. So your answer will be 9 raised to 13. Okay, sorry, 3 raised to 13. Okay, see 3 raised to 9 will be 3 multiplied 9 times. 3 raised to 4 will be 3 multiplied 4 times. So the total product will be 3 multiplied by how many times? 9 plus 4, 13 times. So this can be written as 3 raised to 13, isn't it? Now there is a shortcut method. Suppose you have 3 raised to 9 into 3 raised to 4. So this is known as something called product rule that you will be studying later on. So multiplied, if there is a multiplication between these two index form number, and if the bases are same, then what you have to do is you can add the index. Okay, you can add the index, but provided the bases are same. So 3 and 3, the base are same and there's a multiplication sign over here. So all you have to do is you have to just add 9 and 4. You'll get the answer as 13. So you write the answer as 3 raised to 13. Same way, B1 is 5 raised to minus 2 times 5 raised to 7. Again, the bases are same and it's a product of these two index form number. So what you'll have to do is write a 5 and then minus 2 plus 7 you do. So minus 2 plus 7 will be nothing but 5. So ultimate answer will be 5 raised to 5. C is 4 raised to minus 4 divided by 4 raised to 3. Now when there is division, what you have to do is 4 raised to minus 4. Okay. First you write in this form 4 raised to minus 4 upon 4 raised to 3. Say division means upon, right? So 4 raised to minus 4 you will put in the numerator and 4 raised to 3 you will put in the denominator. Okay. Now for multiplication the rule was you have to add the index or add the power. Here for division what you have to do, you have to subtract. Okay. So what you will have to do is minus 4 minus 3 you will have to do. So minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7. So your final answer will be 4 raised to minus 7. Remember here also the base should be same. If the base are not same, this rule you cannot use this way. Okay. Next question is D. And D says that 6 raised to minus 3 times 6 raised to minus 2. Both the bases are same. So we can just add the index. Okay. So it will be 6 raised to minus 3 minus 2. Minus 3 minus 2 is minus 5. So final answer will be 6 raised to minus 5. Next is 2 raised to 6 divided by 2 raised to minus 5. Now because it is division, what you will do? 2 raised to 6 minus minus 5 you will do. 6 minus minus 5 is 6 plus 5. So your answer will be 2 raised to 6 plus 5 which is 11. So 2 raised to 11 is the answer. Next is also division. 7 raised to minus 5 divided by 7 raised to minus 2. Both the bases are same. So your final answer will be 7 raised to minus 5 minus minus 2. So that will be minus 5 plus 2. And minus 5 plus 2 is nothing but minus 3. So your final answer will be this. G is 5 raised to 0 into 5 raised to 6. Now this is product. The base are both same. So just add the index. 0 plus 6 is 6. So it will be 5 raised to 6. That's the answer. Here it is 4 raised to minus 5 whole raised to 2. Now here when it is this way, you have to multiply out these two powers. Okay, so it will be 4 raised to minus 5 times 2. Okay, minus 5 into 2. So that will be minus 10. So this can be written as 4 into minus 10. From these questions, you will come to know that there are certain rules, okay, which can be formed, and that we'll be doing in the next video. The rules we'll be discussing. Okay, but this is how we are getting the answers for this questions. Okay, so if it is 4 raised to minus 5 whole raised to 2, that means when there's a bracket you have to multiply this to index. Okay, minus 5 times 2 is minus 10 and write this as it is. So it will be 4 raised to minus 10. Is that clear? Next is okay, H is done. Now I. It's 3 raised to minus 1 whole raised to 3. Again, minus 1 into 3 is minus, so it will be 3 raised to minus 3. And see, the question was keep it in the index form. So I'm not doing anything further than this. So this is in the index form, 3 raised to minus 3. J is 3 raised to 6 multiplied by 3 raised to minus 5 multiplied by 3 raised to 3. Now all the bases are same, 3, 3, 3. And between all these index form numbers, there's a multiplication sign. So what you can do is you can write a 3 and on the top you can do the addition of all these powers. So 6 plus minus 5 plus 3, that is 6 minus 5 is 1, 1 plus 3 is 4. The final answer will be 3 raised to 4. K is 2 raised to 7 into 2 raised to minus 4 divided by 2 raised to 8. Now here you have to be little careful. Here there are two operations taking place. There is a multiplication and there is a division. Okay. So according to the rules for the operation, the order of operation, this is the rule BODMAS, or you can say BIDMAS. B stands for bracket, I stands for indices or index form, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, S stands for subtraction. So you have to go from left to right in the order to perform the operation. Now here you can see in sub question K, there are two operations, multiplication and division. So which one you are going to do first? Okay. So first you are going to do actually division, because D comes first and multiplication comes afterwards. Okay. See, D for division, M for multiplication. D comes before multiplication. So what you do is you do this division part. Okay. Where was I? JK. Yeah. So there's a division over here. Okay. So do this first. So what I'll do, 2 raised to 7 I'll write as it is, multiply by 2 raised to minus 4 I'll write as it is, and this divided by 2 raised to 8 I can write as upon 2 raised to 8. But I will do this operation first, because in BIDMAS D comes before M. Okay. So this operation, what I'll do, the base are same 2 in both numerator and denominator. Okay. And the powers are minus 4 and 8. So the final answer will be 2 raised to, for this, okay, for this the final answer will be 2 raised to minus 4 minus 8. And minus 4 minus 8 is how much? Minus 4 minus 8 is minus 12. So it will be 2 raised to minus 12. Am I right? 8, 4 and then 8. Okay. Now, this 2 raised to 7 is left. So 2 raised to minus 12. Okay. And you are left with this 2 raised to 7 over here. So your final answer will be, now this is the product of two index form. Okay, product. So what you'll do, you'll add this two. So 2 raised to 7, okay, minus 12. So this will be 2 raised to 7 minus 12, which will work out to 2 raised to minus 5. So your final answer will be 2 raised to minus 5. Okay, and you see the answer is 2 raised to minus 5 over here. That was the answer to K. Now L is 5 raised to 2 divided by 5 raised to 4, and then there is a multiplication, okay, of 5 raised to minus 7. So again you have to follow BIDMAS, so you have to do division first. So do this part first. So this part can be written as 5 raised to 2, 5 raised to minus 2 divided by 5 raised to 4. Is it minus 2? No, it is plus 2. So 5 raised to 2 divided by 5 raised to 4. This I will perform fast. This will be 5 raised to 2 minus 4. And 2 minus 4 is how much? 5 raised to 2 minus 4 is minus 2. Then you have to multiply with this the third term, which is 5 raised to minus 7. Okay. And this, because it is product, you will have to add the index. Okay. So this will be 5 raised to minus 2 minus 7 is minus 9. This is how you get the answer, 5 raised to minus 9. Okay. Then the last one is question number 10. Simplify and leave your answer in the index form. Here again, 3 raised to 8 into 3 raised to minus 3 upon 3 raised to 4. So because these two in the numerator there is a product, so you can write 3 raised to 5 minus 3 is 2. And then in the second step you will do this division. Okay, so it will be 3 raised to 2 minus 4, that is 3 raised to minus 2. The final answer is this. Same way here, this and this in the numerator there is a product of the index form. So it will be 5 raised to minus 4 plus 7, that will be 5 raised to 3. Okay, and then you have divided by 5 raised to 0. 5 raised to 0 is 1, so you can just write 1. So answer will be 5 raised to 3 for this. And you see the answer is 5 raised to 3. Okay, so that's all. So all 10 questions from exercise 1 from the Collins book I have completed. And with this, I would like to end this today's video. In the next video, I will be discussing with you the rules of this indices, okay, and which we have already used here. So, but after understanding the concept, we are going to form the rules. Okay, so now the concept I have made you understand. In the next video, I will explain you the rules of the indices. That's all for today. Bye.